everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. This will be episode 13, and we are trying to complete chapter 2, which has proven to be rather challenging, at least from a time perspective. But we're going to get right into it. I'm going to do a little recap, and we'll see how things go from there. So let's do the recap, and we'll move on to our next day. So in the last episode, Bior, Aaliyah, and Arev had traveled from the Whitening to, or actually from Titan Step, where they raised another menhir. Bior had went back to the Tangle route, knowing that the group will always need a food resource to gather some more food, and he'll be back with food for the group, which is really important. In the meantime, Arev and Aaliyah went to the Plagued Burrows, which is a overcrowded city that's hanging off the edge of cliffs, and it's really ragged, and there are things like a shanty town almost, in the shadows of what was once the grand new Camelot in Avalon. And they can see it in the distance, but there's rioting and a couple of factions going at it in the streets. They were taken in by an old woman who basically told them some of the story of the heroes that had left before from Kunok village and had traveled to Camelot. Two of them had come back, but they were being chased by something in the Tangleroot Grove. So Tangleroot is where we know that the next part of the story is going to take place for our heroes, or learning about, rather, the heroes that had come before us. After that, we went out into the streets to see if we could solve something, but instead we just looted. And successfully, it cost us some of our reputation, but we gained quite a bit of wealth from it. And that's where we left off. Now, I'm debating whether or not they go back to back up to north to these other settlements, or south to the Dark Morass, where they can raise another menhir potentially. And I think that's going to be important, because that would be the one that would allow us to get to Camelot and complete part 2 of our quest, since that seems to be the direction we're taking. So that's where we're at now. We did all that through a horribly violent thunderstorm that was causing everybody to be hurt in the last episode as they moved about. So we didn't do a lot of movement, but we had a successful run in the location we were at. And that brings us up to speed, so let's get on with our start of the day. This is going to be a rather eventful start of the day, because the first thing we're going to do is remove expired menhirs. So we do happen to have one of those, and that is right here. So this menhir, unfortunately, is going away. Oh, what a shame is that, right? That's awful. Anyway, we're going to put that menhir back in the box for the moment. I don't think I have them in the right places. We'll see. There we go. Got to make sure they're all in the right slots there. And then here's the sad part about that. That menhir was here in the Whitening, right? So this, put them in numerical order if I can. 102, 101. That's Kunok Farmhold is now in the weirdness, and there's nothing we can do about it. Got 104 here. Let me see, then 113 and 119 have gone away. Now that doesn't mean we won't get them back at some point. If we raise them in here again in the Whitening, we'll see. And if we raise them in here again here, we'll get some other stuff. But I don't know, we'll have to see what happens, guys. We will have to see. I don't think there's anything south of here, to be honest. Well, there's no directional thing south of here. We'll have to see, because there's 119 down here. We know that. So if we put one down here, we'll place that and see if that expands that area out. But I'm going to move the map down just a little bit. This will give us some room to grow. So the next thing we do in the start of the day is we're going to reduce the time on our menhirs. This one's already at 3, guys. That's rough. We might have to go back to required magic. I don't think we have enough magic yet. We have 5 total. I don't think that's enough between us. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll get some more magic. Let me just remind myself what this menhir does. I mean, once we've looked at it, we don't ever have to do it again. I don't think we need to spend as a 0 energy item. 2 energy, 2 speed rather, or 2 of our energy, or sorry, stamina, and 2 magic per player. We'll reduce this dial back up. We got a couple more turns, but I think we're definitely gonna have to do that. So we need at least 2 more magic because of Erev's curse of needing an additional magic. So we have 3, we have 5, we need 6 total. Okay, Well, that's where we're at right now. Now that we've done that, we're going to reveal the next event card. It's going to be a random one, so hopefully we get something good out of it. That thunderstorm was brutal from the last turn, but let's see. Oh, good weather. Your travel costs 1 less today. So the thunderstorms cleared out all the world of stuff, and the air cleared up, and we're in a good place now. We're going to get a free travel today. The first travel is going to be free. Well, that is good, because the first thing we're going to do with some folks is travel. Then we're going to move guardians, which don't have any, and pick an active items. We don't need to worry about that either. And here we are with our start of the day phase. So let's get on with it. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate Bior in the Tangle route. Now, we were told that the Tangle route had more story for us in regards to what happened to the heroes, and how they communicated that amongst each other, I'm not sure, but we'll call it magical. However, Bior did get some bonus energy for being in the Tangle route, so that's going to put, doing one exploration there, just going to put him down to where he would normally be at 6 from 7. Okay, here we are exploring the Tangle route. And we've read it before, but I'll read it again. It's been a while. The oldest and largest forest of Avalon is split in half by a deep gorge. The root of enormous trees burst out through its slopes and turn the trail from the south to the north of the island into a dangerous maze. Wooden planks, suspended bridges, and lanterns, tended by the sworn brotherhood of the trail keepers, make this road only slightly more manageable. As you enter, you hear human shouts and animal cries echoing deep in the gorge. Well, we already dealt with that, but I think we're going to delve in. Is it delve into the gorge? Yeah, we're going to delve into the gorge, because we're trying to find out what happened to the last expedition. We have some more insight now, so let's take a look at that. So, 2. The central part of the gorge disappears to the north just after you enter. It branches off into several smaller ravines. Many tracks disappear into them, left in the clay on the bottom of the gorge. If you have Part 5 or 6, or Part 6, or Part 7 of the Fate of the Expedition status, and you don't have Fail's Legacy, go to verse 7. Well, we don't. If we don't have Part 1 of the Council, and you don't have Part 5 of the same status, go to... Okay, we've already... Costial. I don't think we do, but we got to do this one first. So this came first. It says verse 7, and that's where we're going to go, because we do have those now. We have quite a bit of the Forgotten Fate of the Expedition. Is that what it is? Yeah, the Fate of the Expedition. We have parts 1, 2... let me see, 1, 2, 7, and 8. I thought we had 6 and 7, but it doesn't matter. We have what we need for this. I'm just going to double check. I don't want to cheat. Yeah, we do. 7. Okay, good. So that is going to take us to verse... what did I say? Verse 7. Okay. Let's get that out and take a look. Okay, verse 7. An imprint of heavy boots immediately catches your attention. Too large for a man, too small for a giant. Their soles full of swirling lines, like the tip of your fingers. Could it be the same creatures that chased the expedition? We could follow the trail. Verse 10. We could visit one of the smaller ravines instead. Let's follow the trail. Well, I mean, that's why we're here, right? Let's do it. Okay. Following the trail, you find more and more blood, until finally, in one of the blind corners, you come across one of the members of the first expedition. Tracker Fail stands with his back to the wall of the ravine, propped up by a giant spear lodged in his gut. Head tilted back and eyes looking toward a silent gray sky. He has been dead for at least several days, but scavengers haven't touched his body. It could be because the spear that slew him is made of solid weird steel. You can't leave your compatriot like that. As you try to remove the spear, you notice that Fail scribed something on the wall of the gorge with his own blood. 50 paces back, empty log. Following the directions, you find a small sack lodged in a dead tree. It seems whoever killed Fail couldn't read human runes. As you reach into the sack, your eyes open with wide amazement. Game Part 7, we already have that, of Fate of the Expedition. No, we have it. Yeah, we do have that. We have 7, 8, 9. Gain Part 7 of the Fate of the Expedition status if you're playing characters. If you're playing Chapter 2, yes, we are. 3A or 3B go to here. Otherwise, go to here. So we're going to go to there. Okay. So I need some of the tokens, some of the dials that we need to have. Let's see. Okay, so this one, now I always get this wrong, this is so bad. Okay, that looks like a 4. Okay, no problem. No, we're going this way. Still a 4. 4, 4, right? That looks right so far, and straight out is going to be 3. So 443 in the Book of Secrets, right? 443. I'm just going to put this aside just like that, because that's what I think it is, and sometimes I've been wrong. But it looks like it's 443 by the look of that section. So let's take a look. Okay, 443. As you reveal the golden object, you feel your head spin. It's the Grail. What? Like the Holy Grail? Man, that's... Wow, okay. You have no doubt about it. You've seen its stone rendition in the hands of Kunak's men here. The surface of the cup is strangely slick. Like the skin of a wet fish, it smells of water and kelp. After a moment, you also notice a small note at the bottom of Fail's bag. Our pursuer is relentless. It never sleeps. We had to split up so at least one of us reaches Camelot. If you find this note, it means I wasn't the lucky one. Please visit my home in the Whitening and tell my wife everything. If you don't want her to wait forever for someone to come home who won't come back. Okay, well, we can still go to the Whitening. I wish you... let's go up to... yeah, it's right up here top now. I wish you more luck than I had. Fail. Nothing about the Grail, as if it wasn't as important as his parting words to his wife. Congratulations, this ends your current chapter. Oh! Each party member gains 1 experience, 1 magic. Okay, that's awesome. Each party member. So that's just going to be Bior. That's kind of sucks. He gains an experience of magic, but that's, I'm not going to turn it away. Gains secret card 8. And the Fail's legacy status. So let me get secret card 8 out. I'm going to guess that is the Holy Grail. The Tainted Grail. Sorry, it's not the Holy Grail. Okay. Gain 1 magic at the start of the day. Wow, that's powerful. Holy moly. Well, that goes into Bior's hands. Bior seems to have gotten everything. He's got the rights to the men here. He's now got that. And then we're going to also get, let's see, what does it say to Fail's legacy. We're going to tick that. So Fail's legacy we have now completed. And then it says add 1 mark to something is watching. So let's look at that. Something is watching. This will be the 2nd mark we have. That's bad. That means we're being pursued, I would imagine. Discard all event cards, including the active quest. You can save your game, then take the Chapter 3A setup card and follow the instructions. Begin Chapter 3. Do this even if you're already playing Chapter 3A. This will let you pursue another version of this chapter. New task. Deliver Fail's final words to his wife in the Whitening. We're going to put that down. Deliver Fail's new words. Okay, deliver Fail's words to his wife. Deliver Fail's last words to... I'll get a last to wife in Whitening. In my chicken scratch that only I can read, it's special. That says if you have Erev and you don't have part 2 of final lesson status, go back to verse 13. We're not Erev in the tangle route 114 exploration, otherwise the exploration ends. So guys, said that I would play to the end of the chapter, and we have just done that. So we're going to complete, so I have to stop everything right now and start the new chapter. So I don't know what I should do there because I said I'd stop at chapter 2. I guess we'll start chapter 3, finish the rest of the day, fair, and then we will call it end to season 1. So let me get that going. Okay, here are our chapter cards. It says, prepare the event deck, find all parts of chapter 3A, stack them from bottom 5 to top 1. We've done that. If you don't have the secret card 8, we do. Discard the top 2 cards from the event deck. It should start with part 3, but we do have that. So if you have the Ladies' Task status instead of the above, discard the top 3 cards from the event deck. It should start with part 4. So we don't. We do have. It says if you don't have secret card 8, we do. That is the Tainted Grail. So we do have that. And that's that. So now it says now follow the instructions on the back of the card. Okay. Create the encounter deck. Okay, we're at 3 to 4 players. So the cards. Okay, the encounter decks are set up appropriately already. So I'll just give them a quick shuffle. Guardians, 2 to 4 players. Place the underbrush worm green encounter in the lowest numbered revealed location. Okay. Okay. Well, here's the underbrush worm. And this is a close thing. I have to assume this is his mini. I can't find a mini that looks like him. So I'm going to assume this is the mini for him. If not, that's what we're using for now. Pretty cool looking. It looks more like a dragon than that does. That looks like an actual worm. Anyway, we're going to use this. This is a guardian. He is in the lowest numbered location, which is unfortunately currently the whitening. So he's going to go there. I'm just double checking. Yeah. Oops. That was on a 4. Okay. We're going to have to recharge that bad boy, I think. Okay, but otherwise we'll lose a lot of things. He is here in the whitening. He's tough. Look at him. He's got a 15 strength, or whatever they call that in this game. They say Arthur chased all snakes of the island into the sea, yet some remain hiding in the deep woods. Well, that's this guy right here. He's a guardian. He's an opportunist, so we don't want to fight him if we don't have to. He's pretty nasty, but rewards getting one experience for everybody who fights him, and 3 food. It's pretty good. We'll just put this to the side here where we can keep track of it. It says you're ready to start Chapter 3A of the Fall of Avalon. Discard this card and reveal the top card of the event deck. We will do that, and that is right here. So 3A Part 1 is going to give us a new quest, I'm sure. Okay. Place this card on top of the active quest pile. You clutch the grail between your trembling fingers. So this was what the champions of Kunakt ended up chasing. But how was reclaiming the Grail supposed to help your village? You know of only 2 beings in Avalon powerful and old enough to know what to make of it. Please place an additional random events on the top of the event deck. 5 for 1 player, 4 for 2 players, and 3 for 3 to 4 players. Then we have a quest. Show the Tainted Grail to Morgaine in Camelot, to the Pale Lady in the Mirror Lake. Okay, well, the Mirror Lake is a bust, but we can't. We're trying to get to Camelot still. We could do that. The Mirror Lake might be safer. I don't know. But we're going to have to get some random events. We're going to get 3 of them. Shuffle these up. Put 3 random events on top of the event deck. And then we'll finish our day and then save our game at that point. So we'll save our game. Whoop, I'm throwing out event cards all over the place. Nice. All right. Okay, we're going to put 3 on top of the deck, and then we'll call that the end of our adventure for now. And we have to deal with a lot of new things, so we're going to put 1, 2, 3 right there, and then this will go on top for now. That is our quest. All right, that's the end of that. So now we've set up for the next chapter, and we'll continue on with our day. So that was Bior's turn, actually. that was it. That was his turn right there. That's quite a turn he had. Okay, I think what we're going to do now is we are going to go to Aaliyah and Arev, and they are going to go as a pair. Ooh, but he's going to have to draw a purple encounter, or a blue encounter when he gets here. Because he can go across this way, so we're okay there. I don't think we have to deal with that. He is going to have to explore when you enter this location. We don't have to do anything. We know how to avoid that. So when he moves in the tangle route, he's not, or the Titan step, he's not going to have to do anything. But do we come back and recharge? Do we have enough magic now? We don't. I need 6. 2. I got 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 1 more magic. I don't think that's going to be that hard to get. We can get it right here. So maybe what he'll do after gathering some more food is head back. Okay, anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to take these 2 here. They're going to come down here. And that will cost them no energy because we have good weather. Remember, so we get 1 free movement today. It says, perched in the shadow of legendary Camelot. It was once home to the monastery of the All-Mother before it sunk into the swamp. So it's sunk into the swamp. We can get a menhir there. So I'm just going to show it because we're going to take a 0 action to look at it. It requires all characters and the menhir's secret right cards pay 1 energy, 2 food, and 1 wealth per player. We got that. Put a new menhir. So we can raise that menhir and get Camelot up and running. Okay, but first off, that was their move. So I'm going to spend 1 energy for each of them. That puts Aaliyah at 6 and Arev at 5. And then we're going to go with Bior again. He is going to do what he's been doing best, and that is gather 2 food from there for 2 energy. So, or gather 2 food and draw a green encounter. So there's his 2 food. That puts him at a good amount of food there. And that took him another 2 energy, so he's down to 4, to give him enough to move around because he's got a free movement. He's going to have a purple encounter here too at the first farm hold, so that's not great. Maybe I move them over to help him. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to draw a green encounter. There's our green encounter deck. Let's see what we get. Another glade here. I wonder how many there are in this deck. I have no idea. Anyway, okay, well, we got another glade here, so this isn't too bad. They are opportunists, so let's take a look at that. I think that means we can only, they do something faster. Opportunist. If a player does not play at least 2 combat cards, then it gets its opportunity attack, which is to run away. So we have to make sure that we play 2 of Bjor's combat cards or it runs away. And the only thing we can do is something with practicality, so hopefully we succeed at that, because that would give him enough food to not only give everybody more food, but to help with that Menhir too. That would be really good. So let's see, because he's going to get 2 more food from that. He's already at 6 food on himself. The other 2 have 2 each, so not bad. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what they are. Hopefully he can get something going here. He needs something with practicality. No. Yes, we do have something. Okay. We have Faint. For every cube you would lose, gain 1 instead. Okay. Well, I think that's a good first card. It gives us a lot of connectors, and I think then we can do Final Blow. So if we do Faint, right there, we got a connection. That's, well, we just had to make the connection. It's the only thing we can, and here. Now we don't do anything for here because it's an X, so we just get 1 cube for there. That's 1. He's not, but the Final Blow I think is going to do him in. And so we're not going to worry about that because he's not going to get to do damage, I think. We're going to do this. I can connect it with the lightning bolt. And he's going to get 2 and 2 there. So it's going to be 2 more for here and 2 more for there. That's going to be enough to, more than enough to kill the hare. He hunted down another rabbit, gained 2 more food. I'm going to have to give him 5 token there. So we'll do that. Okay, there we go. That is the end of the rabbit. He's killed a lot of rabbits. Okay. Well, guys, that is the end of his action. Bjor currently has enough food to pay for that Menhir by himself and still have food left over. He may have to do that again. We might have to keep gathering food there for, because if this Menhir takes 2 food, it doesn't say per player. It says all characters in the Menhir secret card pay 1 energy, 2 food, and 1 wealth per player. So that's going to require 6 food. I mean, he could do that and still have 2 left over, but that'll put him a little low. Then they're going to have to get more food soon. So we probably need 1 more food there. Okay, now we're going to go back to Aliyah and Arev, and I think that they're going to spend 2 energy, lose a terror, and gain a magic. They can each do that on their turn. I mean, that's not great for Aliyah because she has a hard time getting rid of terror, but that's magic that we need. So we're going to do that. So she's going to go down to 4. Arev is going down to 3. They both gain a terror. Of course, Arev will lose his, and that gives them each another magic. That puts Aliyah at 4 and Arev at 3. That means we now have enough between them all to raise that Menhir. That's good. That is the end of their turn. Now we're going to go back to Bjor. He's still got a free move. He's still going to have to... does he want to go down and try? I don't think he's going to kill the underbrush worm. That would be bad. I don't think he can do it. So I think what he'll do is, if he gathers food there 1 more time, he'll still have 1 free move left to move to the Titan Steps, and then they can meet here in the first farm hold, perhaps, and deal with the encounter that's there. It's a purple encounter, so it could be tough. I don't know. Oh, well, actually, it's the start of each day. Yeah, Bjor gains a magic from the Grail. That's pretty cool. That means we're going to have extra magic to contend with. He's probably going to want to give that to Aliyah. But we'll see. We'll see. I think we're going to do that. He's going to spend 2 more actions. 1, 2. And he's going to get 2 more food. That puts him at, let me see, 10? 10 food. Yep. Without having to do anything. So he's got 10 food. That is great. And then we're going to have to draw another green encounter. Unfortunately, the rabbit's on the right here. I think I didn't discard it yet. Okay, so the rabbit's right there. Let's see. We're going to get something else. Let's see what we get. All right. Oh, no, that's rough. Reward 4 food. Wow. If you can kill him. He's an opportunist and he's slow. So opportunist means we got to play 2 cards or he's going to do 3 unavoidable damage. Wow. And he's slow. What is slow? Draw +1 card to start the combat and during end turn phase. So he gets extra cards. This might be worth taking a crack at. He can do a lot of damage and he heals fast and he needs 18 health. He's got 18 damage we have to do. Let's take a closer look at that. Well, let's see. He can always run away. He'd be exhausted at that point. So I don't. This may have been a mistake for us, but let's see what he pulls up on his cards. Maybe we can avoid some damage. This thing does a lot of damage too. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. He needed help with this one. This one's bad. We got Feint, Risky Attack, and Risky Attack. So we can play Risky Attack, just for example. We can play Risky Attack there. That'll give us an extra card. Oh, plus we get an extra card because it's slow, right? Okay, so you get Hold Guard. Okay, there. We've got stuff to do now. Risky Attack will do what? It'll give us... We got that. He's got 2 Courage. So he gets an extra card. He has 1 there, that's fine, and he has 1 there. So 2 damage. Then we're going to toss a dial. So 2 damage and an extra card. That means he's got a lot of cards he could try and spend this turn. Okay. Let's see what he can do. He's got a bunch of cards to spend. He's got 2 damage. We're going to toss a dial. Do I want to fight this? I'm still debating. But we got to toss a dial. A Grail. So that means Grail gains 2 more damage. So we got this guy up to 4. If we can get him past 8, he does a lot less damage. We got to try and get him past 8, and we got to play 2 cards, right? So we know we have to play at least 2 cards because he's an opportunist, and we don't want that. If we play Feint at the end, we can do. Let me see. What else do I have? I have Hold Guard and Battle Cry. We can. I'm sure we can play all of these. No, we have to use magic. I don't want to use magic if we can avoid it. We can play Feint. For every wound you would lose, you gain 1 instead. So right now he's 4. Well, it's for every cube he would lose. For every cube he would lose, he gains 1. So right now he loses 1. I'd take 2 damage. Or I can play Hold Guard. I like this one too. Battle Cry just prevents a damage, but it'll give him a card and a damage and a lightning bolt. Can I play this? I don't know that I can. I don't think we can get that one. Yeah, we can't. Can't play that one. He could play... So we know he can play Feint, right? No, we cannot play Feint. What can we play? Hold Guard? No, they're all magic. Oh my gosh, did I just screw myself there? I'm going to have to take that whole thing back. Might have to dial it back, people. We don't have a magic. All our... No, the lightning bolt. Oh. What we don't have there is that. If I played Hold Guard first as the freebie, let's do that. So hold on, we're going to just pause this for a minute. I'm going to show you a better strategy. I'm going to play Hold Guard as a freebie, right? That just connects here. It says you choose the enemy attack. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is getting all these slots going, right? Then I can play... if I play that first, okay. I got to play 2 cards. That's the main thing, right? Could have played Risky Attack first. Oh, I did. No, I played that next, right? But I don't think if I play that next, that doesn't work for us because I can't play it next. So all that damage is null and void right now. We got Hold Guard. Then I can play Feint or Battle Cry. If I play Feint, he doesn't have any damage right now. He's going to do a ton of damage. Oh, God, this is rough, guys. Wow. Okay. I have no way to play Risky Attack. I can play this, but I'll have to spend a magic. I'll do 2 points of damage to him. And then that's 2 cards. That satisfies the opportunist thing. I really wanted to use that, but okay, let's do that first. We're going to do this. That gives us 2 damage on him, but at the cost of our 1 magic. So we're going to have to get some more magic. Okay. And then we can do this. We can then play Battle Cry. It'll reduce our damage by 1 because we're going to take 4. That's a lot. And gives us a card. So we'll see. The card might help us. We'll see what we get. We get Defend. Oh, it does not help us. Darn. Because see, I don't have anything to connect it with. But we did play the 2 cards. We played 3 actually. We did 2 damage. I just needed 2 more to get him out of the high damage marker. So Bior is going to take a boatload of damage this turn. For 3. He'll take 3. I guess, I mean, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye, right? I guess that's that. So he ends his action there. Then we go to the giant. The giant is going to do 4 damage minus 1. So 3 damage. Ouch. 1, 2, 3. That puts Bior at 4. That's pretty rough. And that ends his action. We can still escape, but we'll be in bad shape. This is where this is the way to end the series, right? The season on the cliffhanger. Okay, then we go back around. We are going to get to draw an extra card in our end step. We have 3. I think we have to discard before that, right? So just to check out. End of turn, discard each party member. Nope, down to 3. Draw. Each party member draws 1. So because the giant's slow, we're going to draw 2 cards. That's going to help us out a lot. And maybe we got some stuff we can do there. So let's see what we can play this round. I can definitely play Powerful Blow. Can I match it with anything? We got to play 2 cards. Nope. If I play Risky Attack, I can do it. I can line the Defend up. Okay, let's do this. We're going to play... That'll be all we play, though. Oh man, this is rough, guys. Okay, well anyway, Risky Attack. We'll play Risky Attack. Let me think. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That's going to put us up to 3 cubes there. We toss a dial. Another, okay, that's awesome. That puts him up to 5. Now we're getting somewhere. 5 of 18. Yeah. And we get another card for the Risky Attack. Okay, which gave us Reposition. So reposition actually will allow us to do some things. If you escape from combat, ignore the opportunity attack. Because if we play defend, so we can play this right now because it's on. Let's just see what this does. I'm not going to do it yet. Let's just see what it does. We can play that. That again gives us a lightning bolt. We can keep going. Now we've satisfied our 2 cards for sure. And then we need another one with a lightning bolt. We got defend. We could run away with no penalty right there, other than the damage we've already taken. We can defend. So he's at 5. 4 to 8, he's going to lose. He's going to do 2 damage, so we'll block all of it. But then my reposition is gone. Do I need to play reposition? Can I just play this? I think I can just play that directly. Yeah. Okay, so there's our second card. Okay. And yeah, we can play that because we have 2. No, we don't have 2 practicality. We only have 1, so we cannot play defend that way. We will have to do this. So we play that. That gives us that. And then we can play defend here. Because we repositioned. We get defend there. Okay, that's it for that round. That is going to give us... okay, that's going to prevent... So he's at 2... He's at 6 right now. So right now we're going to lose 2 damage and he's going to lose a cube. So we prevented 2 damage. We put this on here. We're going to draw a lot of cards next turn. And he's going to lose a cube. Okay. I think we can afford to go another round, I guess. Well, we know we're going to get killed if we run away now. Actually, we would die if we run away. Okay, so we have 3 cards. We're going to discard down. We're going to draw 1. We're going to draw 1 because of the giant, and then we're going to take this time token on when we start and draw another. So we're going to have a ton of cards to possibly do this turn. Let's see what we got. A throw is awesome. Does a lot of damage. We might want to start there. We got Ignore Pain. That's a good secondary card. We got Staggering Strike. Prevent 2 damage. We want to end with this. Oh, look at the damage on that. God, he will do all that damage. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I play that here. We're going to prevent 2 damage, so we won't take anything, I don't think. He's at 5 right now. That'll do 2, 4, 5 more. No, 6 more. That puts him at 11. Oh, yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that. He'll lose 2 cubes, but we'll prevent the damage completely. Okay, but, so wait. Before I do that, that was our last card, so we have to play another card, though. Let me see if I got something else that'll help here. I can do Powerful Blow. We're going to become exhausted. Oh, I see a great combo here. No, I don't. We got to play. If we don't play that Staggering Strike now, we're not going to get to play it. But if I don't play, so he'll lose. He'll take damage though. He'll take C3 unavoidable if we don't play 2 cards. So I can do Powerful Blow and ignore Pain, I guess, or the Staggering Strike and ignore Pain. Which gains, but that'll end that part. We won't get that. I can do another Risky Attack and do Powerful Blow. No, I can do Powerful Blow, then ignore Pain. That would gain us, that doesn't save us from the damage, but the damage would be less. So we're going to do a lot of damage if we can do a couple of these things. So let's take a look at Powerful Blow instead. So we do Powerful Blow here. That will give us 3 damage. That puts him at, what, he's at 4, 5, 6, 7. That keeps us in the 2 damage, but then we can play Ignore Pain. And I will take the 2 damage, but I'll do extra cubes. And I don't know that we can play anything after that. I don't have any other cards. We're going to have to discard some cards. Wow. If I play Risky Attack, that could give us 1, 2, 3, 4 potentially. Or Crippling Strike. Throw. Let's look at Throw. Well, actually, Throw has a connector on it, right? Could I not do Staggering Strike and then Throw? I think I can. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's take a look at this combo right here. So I can do Staggering Strike. To move this down just a little bit. Staggering Strike there. That will give us 2, 4, 6 and prevent 2 damage. That's great. And then I can do Throw right here because that will work. I can do, that's going to be 2, 4, 6. Connect a lightning bolt there. 7, 8. And I can flip over a weapon to get it to 10. What does 10 give us? That's just lose 1 and 2 cubes. We're getting close, guys. And then I can play... Oh, yeah, we got... Okay, we're going to do that. I got the order of things that we're going to do. I'm going to show you what it is. Okay. Just be sure on the connection of something here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I won't be able to do the Ignore Pain. It's okay. That's all right. But that would be a nice way to end it. Let me look at... I'll look at one or the other. We can either do the Staggering... So we're doing the Staggering Strike. There's no question. That's going to be... That's going to put 6 on him. There it is. 6 right there. That's 5, 4, 5. That's 10. He's at 10 right now, so we're going to lose 1. He'll drop 2 cubes, and right now we would prevent 2 damage. He's only going to do 1, but he's going to lose 2 cubes. So I'd like to get. Can I get? I could get Throw in there for another bunch of damage. Well, actually, not a bunch. 1, maybe 3 more. Or I can try and Ignore Pain. Let's do that. Ignore Pain, because then for every gain a cube for every point of damage received, so he'll only drop 1 cube then. And we'll take a point of damage. And satisfy our 2 cards. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then next round I can do a couple of things. Okay, we're going to do that. So we did that. We got a lightning bolt there. We don't have to do anything. We're going to get another card that might allow us to do something. What do we get? Another Powerful Blow. Doesn't. But then we're going to go to his attack. So let's do this. Right now he's at 5, There's 4, 5. He's at 10, right? So we're going to lose another damage. So he's down at 3. He's got to complete this fight or die or get another reposition card and get out. And he's going to lose. He would normally lose 2 cubes, but because of this, since we received damage, he gains another one and loses 1. So he only loses 1. So he's at 9. We need to do 9 more to kill it. Let's see if we can. Okay, that's the end of that round. So we're going to have to discard down to 3. We're keeping throw. Crippling strike isn't that great. We're definitely going to keep throw and probably powerful blow. Crippling strike won't do much for us now. Crippling blow will, or powerful blow will. So we'll take that one. We got to discard down to 3. So we got powerful blow. We'll take risky attack. These ones will go in the discard. Okay, we're running low on cards. All right, so we got our 3 cards. Now we're going to get to draw 1 and then draw another one because of the guy there. We haven't gotten any of our special cards. Wow, attack and grapple. I don't think I want to grapple a giant. But we'll see. We got a bunch of cards to play here. Grapple does not give us any ability to... Well, here's what we can do. We could play grapple. If you receive any wounds, gain... Okay. We could play that, but I'd rather... We can't play it at the end. That's the thing that sucks. We need to play 2 cards. So we could play... This is probably better for us. We can do powerful blow and throw. We're going to take some damage, but let's look at that. So we do powerful blow as our first attack. We're going to become exhausted if we do that. And we don't want that to be our first... Oh, gosh, wow. Let's take a look at risky attack instead. Okay, risky attack gives us a card, 2 damage, and we toss a dial. Then we could play, we could do then throw to satisfy our second card, and we're going to get a draw card, so we don't know what we're going to get. Let's do that. I guess, let me think. I got to think a little more. I think this is our best bet. So we're going to draw a card. Let's see what it is. Attack, normal attack. Okay. Man, not getting our specials out. I guess they're going to be next, right? Okay. Drew the card. We only get 1 more damage, so he's back up to 10. And we toss a dial. Man, we've been lucky with that. Okay. That puts him up to 12. 1 more, and he goes into the next block, which I'd really like for him to do. So let's see. We can do throw. We might kill him. We might be able to kill him. Okay. So we did that. Now we're going to play throw because we can. We can kill him. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to get the lightning bolt connects there. We're going to get 1. Oh, we don't have 2 practicality, so we're not getting that. We're getting 1 there. Puts him to 13. Oh, we're going to do 15. We'll be at 15. We'll have to go another round with him, guys. And we're going to be exhausted next turn, by the way. Or exhausted at the end of the fight. Okay, we're going to then gain 2 more because we're going to flip his hammer over. Remember, we can flip the hammer over to satisfy the thrown weapon thing and gain 2 more. So I'm going to take 5 more off. It's easier to count. So we got 10, 15. We're at 15 right now. We're going to go down to 14, so we're going to have to do 4 damage next turn. He's going to do 1 damage and lose a cube. We're going to go down to 2. Man, we're taking a beating on this one, guys. This is one of the longest fights we've done. I guess it's great for a finale, right? Here's our finale fight against this Guardian. Okay, we satisfied playing our 2 cards. We're good there. And we're going to need 4 next turn and 2 cards. So we got to be really careful about what we do. We're running out of cards too. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to then end where he is going. Now he's in this range, so he's going to do 1 damage. So that puts Bjor down to 2. Ouch. And he's going to lose 1 of the cubes. So we got 10, 14. We need 4 more points of damage this turn somehow. And that's the end of that. Now we got to discard down to 3. I think I have 2 attacks, so I'm going to discard the attack. We're going to get 1 more card. We get Final Blow. Oh, wow. Maybe we can get him. And we get 1 more card because of, that was the giant, and then the giant draw. Crippling Strike. I don't like that at all. We did not get, I guess we did get our cool card in there somewhere. I think it's this. Maybe that was one. 14, no. 10. 15. Attack, no. 12. 8, no. I don't know. One of these might have been our special ones. Okay, well anyway, we got enough to kill him, I think. Or do we? Can we even do 2 cards this turn? We can. We got a final blow. Okay, so let's see if we do... Oh, yeah. We got him. Okay. We can do... Oh, I don't want to do powerful blow. I want to do an attack. Let's do an attack. Okay. We do the attack. Wait, can I? Yes, I can. It's only going to do 1 damage, though. Is the final blow going to be enough? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, it will be. Okay. 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 Or do we play Crippling Strike? Let me see. Which one does better for us? We got Grapple, too. Grapple. Oh, this might be better. We're not going to actually use the Grapple ability, but we got this. We're going to play Grapple. That'll give us 1 right now, right? So I'm just going to put that aside for the moment. It'll give us another card draw. We only have 1 card left to draw, so we got to kill him. And then it'll give us a ×2 here. Then we play... Oh no, I can't do that because we're not going to be able to connect it. So that's not going to work either. God, you see how complicated this is? It's not, or rather convoluted. We have to play powerful blow. We're going to be totally exhausted, which means he's going to take another wound too. So we cannot take another wound. Because we got to play the final blow. So we have to play powerful blow. It's the only way we're going to be able to pull this off. Okay, so we're going to play powerful blow. All right. So that puts him down 1 more energy, but it does just 1 more point of damage. Isn't that crazy? The powerful blow only does 1 more point of damage. Now, if we left that alone, we would get 2 more points of damage and possibly kill him. Because right now we're at 15. We need 3 more, and we're going to be able to do it with this. Okay. There's 2. We connect there. We got 2, 3 more. That's enough. That will put him at 18, and that's enough to kill him. Wow. What a crazy fight. I hope I did it right. Wow. Okay, well, we did manage to kill him, though we are seriously hurt. Actually, we're going to drop to 1 health next turn. No energy, 1 health. We'll gain 1 health back when we eat, but geez. But we get 1 more experience point and 4 more food. So I don't know if we want to cut up that giant and eat it, but that's what we did, and we killed the second guardian. Wow. Though that was a brutal finale. Oh, that wasn't a guardian. That was just a card draw. Holy crikey. Alright, well, we killed the baddest thing we fought yet so far. And that is the giant, whatever this is, runtling. Giant runtling. So it's not even a full-grown giant that we took down there. Okay. That was a massive fight, guys, but we managed to just barely squeak it out. Bjor is like near death. And then it says lose 1 wound every time you become exhausted. Well, he only became exhausted once, but that does put him down to he can't go any farther. He's down to, oh, he's also going to panic at that point, but he dropped after he took that one and killed him. So he killed it, but man, wow. Oh no, I take it back. He's at 1. He is at 1. He's going to go to 0. No, he's good. He's good. Okay, we're good there. Whew, I'm glad the bars are above the line. I keep forgetting where they are. But he's in dire trouble. He did take a wound for... he did take that wound. He's down to nothing. He's got nothing left he can do. That's really bad. He took it from the festering wound, so he doesn't take another one, but yeah. Okay, anyway, that's the end of that. He barely made it out of that combat alive, and he doesn't have any way to heal himself other than just resting. Well, that is clearly going to be the end of Bjor's adventures. But we do have we still have Aliyah and Arev. I think Rev has only got 1 energy left he can spend, and I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're going to move them over and just call it a day at the first farmhold. Because we're going to have a purple encounter when we get there. Once per day. So, let's do that. We're going to pull in there for them. That's going to cost them each 1 more energy. Then we're going to draw a purple encounter, and that's how we're going to end our realm today. Well, Bjor is also then going to move We have to draw that purple encounter. Okay, so that move, yeah, that move did cost them energy because they have already moved, but it does not cost. It does not cost a Bior one because he had not moved yet. So that's not terrible. Okay, let me think. Just want to make sure that's what I want to do. Did I want to stay there? Aaliyah could have got another magic, and we're going to need one. Okay, we're going to do it. See what we get. 4 magpies. What do they do? Let's see. Legends. I can't read that small print that far away. Legends say seeing 4 magpies brings bad luck. What if there are 2, but with 2 heads each? Okay, that's weird. Okay, if we're going to get the loot of food and 3 wealth, that's not bad. And we're going to have to fight them. So we got them out right now. They are fast, which means I think we only get to play a maximum of 2 cards, right? Players can play a max of 2 cards, yeah. So I got Aaliyah's deck right here and a Rev's deck right here. Do a quick shuffle and see the cards that we get. A lot of fighting in this episode. Okay, here's Aaliyah's 3 cards. We got Throw, Surprise Attack, and Itchy Weeds. So let's see what that does for us. And then we're going to get Arev's cards. Arev can probably... This thing has 8 health, so we're not likely to kill it in 1 turn, especially since we can only play 2 cards. We got Attack, Risky Attack, and Reposition. We can only play up to 2 cards, so that's okay. It says if we lose all our health, we lose all experience. So we don't want to do that. Opportunity is lose 1 wealth. Okay, we don't want to see that happen either. Where do we start? We can start with an attack. We'll get 1 extra damage, but we'd get to draw a card if we... or Leah would get to draw another card if he goes first. Got the risky attack, which would do an extra card and 2 damage, right? I think. Nope, just extra card and 1 damage. Got attack, which can do that, 2 damage, or reposition. That's not. Well, let's see what she can do first, or better. We can do surprise attack. Look at that. That might even be worth spending the extra. We'll get 1, 2, 2 there and draw a card. So I think she's going to go first. That makes some sense because we actually have some things we're going to do there. So I'm going to take this token, put it on Leah's deck just to note that she's the first one we're activating. She's going to attack the 4 magpies. First she is going to surprise attack them. Right there. We're not going to spend the magic. We're just going to do 3. That puts them into this do 1 damage, gain a terror, but we're not worried about that yet. Okay. And then we're going to do throw, I believe. I think we can. Oh, and then we get to draw a card, actually. Draw a card on entry. So we get, what is that? That's one of our distraction. If the enemy does any damage, lose that many cubes instead. So we can avoid all damage, but that's not great. I don't care about that right now. Let's do, we can do this itchy attack. Prevent 1 damage, lose 2 less cubes. We can do that. That's all it'll do, though, is that. I don't think that's worth it. Or we can do throw and get 2 more damage and 2 more damage on it and flip a coin. Oh, we flip an item. We don't have an item, so we just do 2 more. That put it up to 5. Not quite enough to not gain the terror. But I think it's where we're going to go. Okay, that'll put it up to 5. And then that's going to be the end of our round because we can only do 2 cards, right? So she is going to lose damage and gain a terror. If she's at 2 terror, we're going to take a damage. So she's at 6 hit points. We're okay. Now we're going to go to Arev. What can he stack onto here? That's good. Not a lot. Well, he's going to get 2. I can't do that one. Yeah. He can do risky attack. There. That'll do 1 point of damage. Woohoo! 1 point of damage, because that's an X, so it's not going to do anything there. And then we flip a coin. I mean, that's not going to kill it. It'll put up to 7. Okay. And we did not, for the first time, get that. So, wow, that means he's going to do plus 2 damage. But that was our first card, right? Yeah, so we can try and prevent some of that, right? Well, we can escape him and just lose the attack of opportunity, but then he'll be exhausted. Or we can attack. We've already committed. So right now he's at 3, 4, 5. If we get him to 6, let's give him to 6. It's better at 6. We can do that. No, we can't, because we need a lightning bolt. So the only one we can do is this, reposition, which will help us avoid... Oh, we already took the... no, we will still take the 2 damage. Okay. So we can do that. That satisfies our 2 cards. Now we could escape at that point, because he's going to take 3 damage, right? 3 damage, yeah. Well, I think we're just going to have to take it. He's going to eat 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. He's down to... He was at full, almost full health, so he's at 4 now. That's not great. And it's going to lose a cube. Okay, that's both of them activated. So then we're going to go to the end of the round. He's got 1 card. She's got 2. So we're going to get to draw. We have to discard down to 3. We don't have to worry about that. She gets to draw a card, so she draws Crippling Strike. And he gets to draw 1 card. He draws Defend. Okay, well, at least he'll get to probably play 2 cards in that. I think we're going to activate Leah again first, because she might be able to kill it. Let's see. She can play that. 4, that puts it up to 6 right there. And then we gain 2 charges on there. But she has to... Okay, we'll do that. We're going to play that. That's going to gain 2 charges. Okay. Then what she'll play is... she'll have to play this one. The Itchy Weeds. That's her second card, because that's the most she can play. She didn't have to play it, but that's, I think, the best move. Prevent 1 damage and lose 1 less cube. So that's good. That means no damage. But that's all it does. And that's going to end her action. So now we look at it. It's going to do 1 damage and lose a cube, but it's not going to do either of those. Wait, I should have done 2 damage to it. Right, we're supposed to be at 5, 6, 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 points of damage. Now we go to... I'm going to go over to our guy... He's got 2 cards. He's got attack. He can kill it with the attack. Yes, that's going to be 1. He's got 2, 4, 6, 7. How does he get 1 more damage out of this? Well, he doesn't, is what happens here. But what he can do is... No, he can't, unless he spends a magic. Darn it. We can defend, spend a magic. I think he's going to have to. Yeah, he's going to have to, because I'm not taking that damage. Okay, that'll prevent 2 damage and put a token on here. Okay, because he had to use that. There's no connection there, so he had to use that magic to connect it. He can pay 1 charge, lose 1 less, and draw 1 card. So why would he have done... He will have done that before he played this, right? So we'll do that. We're going to wait on that. We're going to pay a charge. He's going to draw a card, and it'll lose 1 less cube. Careful attack. Oh, there we go. Will that work? That won't work. Well, it can work. Here, I'll tell you why. We will play that as we suggested. That connects us there, gives us a draw card, but we don't necessarily have to do that. So we drew a card based off of that, right? Oh, no. No. That's only if we stop there. So we play that. Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry. Didn't do that. Well, we did do this. Okay. So now that goes on here. That allowed us to play... Where did I get the card from? Played the attack. That was her card. We played this one. Right, and we spent the magic to play this one. Okay. And that's where we'll end it. Okay, for him. So, prevent 2 damage. He's only going to take 2 damage, but it is going to lose another cube. That's the end of that round. We're going to go back around to Aaliyah. She will get to draw another card. Defend and Distraction. Neither of those are great. and then he'll get to draw a card. I think we'll just go with him first because I think he can kill it. So we'll go with him first because he'll get to draw another card and then attack. So we'll go with, first this time we're going to activate a Rev first. He will take this off and get a card. Oh, his Heroic Strike. Lose 1 energy, gain 1 for each. I'll give him 2 more points, but I don't think he needs to do that. I think he just needs to do this. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll give him 1, 2, 3. That'll kill the birds. Okay, so we gain 1 food, which I'll give to him. And we will then gain also a 3 wealth to split up. So Aaliyah's got 4, he's got 3, so 1 goes to Aaliyah, 1 goes to him, and then the split one we'll give to Aaliyah, I guess. So we are wealthed up. And that is the end of that bird. Wow, that was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Okay, let's separate out the cards, get everything going. I could have paid 2 charges. Actually, I could have paid that second charge. That's where I got the extra card from. So I misplayed that, but in the end, it didn't hurt anything. So I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, I used one of the charges to prevent the cube. It doesn't matter. We got him in the next round. So, okay, just separating out the cards. And that's the end of that. So, Arev almost became exhausted. He didn't. We got lucky, but he didn't. And we're at the very end. We really can't do anything else. She could explore there, but I don't see any point. We came there and fought. We're going to end our day there. So we're going to go to the end of day turn. This is going to be pretty rough because Bior is not in good shape. He is at the back at the men here, but that's not going to make any difference at all. So let's do this. We're going to finish our day off. We're going to go to Bior. He's got plenty of food, so they can all spend a food. They got plenty of food to spend, even without Bior there. Bior's last action was to move there, and that was it. He didn't explore, so it wasn't a big deal. Bior is going to heal 1. He's going to have a whopping 1 energy for the whole turn. Aaliyah healed 1, and Arev healed 1, and then that puts Arev at his normal energy, Aaliyah at hers, and Bior at 2. Ouch. Wow, that is rough. Bior's got a whopping 2 energy, and he's going to move there to help them? Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Depends on the event card of the next round, but we're not going to see that until Season 2 of this playthrough, if we get there. Alright guys, that is going to be the end of that. I think I've done everything else. Are there dreams to the first... no, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't think that... I'm going to look at the dream and the first farmhold. I don't know that it does much to us. Or maybe it does. Maybe it's bad. I don't know. 117. 117. Okay. 117 dream. Okay, dream. Yeah, a tiresome dream of endless siege. Yeah, it just says there's always ways to gather enough resources to light up the next menu when you get stuck, explore. That's all it says. Okay, so that is the end of that. We're going to end it here, guys. And that is going to be the end of Season 1 of Tainted Grail through all our trials and tribulations. This is where we're at. I'm going to mark up our sheet and save our game. Now remember, what's cool about this is it allows us to save our game in progress. And that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Boom. All right. I did have one, oh, the grubwood. I got to remember to mark the grubwood and remove locations because we did replace it with the other one. I'll check that out on the way, but I'm gonna settle up and we're gonna call that a day, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you stuck with the whole series, and I appreciate it. There's some long fights in this one. Good way to end the season of it, and we'll get back to this again in the near future. So thanks. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.